Hey guys, it's me, Meteor. Here we're going to be doing the secret path. As you can tell, I already cleared it because of that gold trophy, but I didn't platinum it yet. So, here we go, a platinum run of this. As a little heads up, in order to platinum this, you need to take no damage, destroy all enemies, don't miss a single shot, make as many combos as you possibly can, and you need to collect all coins. And unlike the other platinums you've gotten, this stage isn't just one stage. The 5 stages you saw at the beginning screen are all part of the same level. Things start off relatively easy, but imagine doing this for 5 stages straight, and things get a lot harder than this. And you can't mess up by a single shot once. If you mess up with the shot, like you hit something the wrong way, or you don't kill all the enemies you need to because the Scarfy remains, you have to start all over again. So, that's fun. I did hear that it's possible to platinum this without taking no damage, but I've never been able to pull it off. I'm always ever so slightly far away enough to where I still need that platinum for no damage. So this is a no damage run, just so you know that. But either way, continue on. Like I said, nothing really crazy yet. Just make sure when you try to jump to hit stuff, you make sure it peaks at the very top and then you let it go or you'll hit a wall. Now you notice in the first level we have Lololo and La here. And in their first phase, it's actually harder than their second phase, simply for the fact that they don't stop moving, they're in a straight line. You can't really inhale the box from the outside of it. You kind of have to be right next to them to do so and act quickly. This layout here is very similar to the one from the original Dreamland, where you have 3 layers and you can duck down underneath each one. But the second phase is much easier, simply for the fact you can just stand right in front of their face and they stop trying to push it. Very, very simple, and it kind of goes into the fact as well that their pattern is exactly the same. They come out of the same doors, the same time, every single way. So trying to predict which way they do it, you don't have to. After a few times, you don't know exactly. I got a little too close to Lololo there, but not close enough to take damage, which is very, very nice. Keep in mind these save zones here, we collect all the coins. The time stops, so you can just take as much time as you need to take a breather, whatever. Either way, 1 down, 4 to go. For this section, you'll start seeing shadows a lot more, but you can kind of see what they are very easily. Grab that, shoot it back at the Scarfy. Now for this, get behind the Cappies, grab them, and get a combo that way. It's a lot better than if you took the other ones and shot them at the Cappies. You get a 6 combo instead of a 4 combo. Get that little thing there, grab those 2 Waddle Dees, and jump over this Squirtle, and use these like bowling pins to knock them all out. Perfect. Moving on, you'll have this section. When they jump, that's your idea to shot, that's your cue. If you do too late or too early, you will miss them and they will fall to their death. You'll never get that coin or that enemy again, so you'll mess up 2 combos in 1. So once again, just wait till they jump and then spit it immediately. Here, make a little S pattern to get all these coins. Quite simple. And now, with these, you can take the Scarfies, either shoot them underneath the Scarfies or to the side of them. Grab them, hold on to them, let these Waddle Dees go behind you, jump over them. You get more combos with getting 6 hits from that and missing 2. And you get like 600 more points than you would if you just grabbed the 2, shot them, and get the 2 and shot them. The 600 points can count up as well. Now here we have the second boss. It's kind of like a little mini boss. A little masher, no big deal. Just take the star. It's gonna charge up, jump it over again. Grab the star, shoot him back at him. But that's not all. Now we have 2 bigger mashers here, but they're easy as well. Let them all come together, hit at the same exact spot to make a double star. Then it'll charge at you together. Take those stars, shoot them back, and kill them both at the exact same time. Very, very simple, very quick. As long as you do that little trick there, you should have no problem. Now we're in to SP3, obviously Secret Path 3, that just makes sense. Like I said, you have to do all of these in one go. I had more trouble perfecting this than I have had trying to get the perfect run in Galaxy 2. Champion Sword was still substantially harder. But either way, grab those 3 Waddle Dees. Make sure you're very, very close to them because it's very easy to grab 2 instead of 3, and then you're stuck. And then you can't really do much else, and then you're kind of have to start the whole thing over again. Yay! Either way, grab those 2 and continue moving over to the left. Wait till you pass all those, and then shoot it back for the perfect thing there. Here, very simple. Grab that, shoot at those 3 Bronto Birds. Do the same thing again, except this time there are 4 Bronto Birds. Almost shot the wrong way again, but thankfully I didn't. Let these little Waddle Dees bunch up and then shoot them back at the Scarfies as soon as possible. The time is very, very strict for that, so just be careful and just act on your feet immediately. Now watch out for these Waddle Dees. They do throw spears. It's very easy to get hit by them, but don't. Just kind of stay from the outside range of them. And now we have the bringer of many, many ends to perfect runs, Krako's Revenge, in a very, very small platform, may I add. Just make sure you grab it and watch out for its trail. Like I said, you have a lot less room to maneuver here. And make sure he ends his trail on the actual platform itself, because if he ends it outside of the platform, you'll not get that second star. For this path to get all 3 stars, I say screw it. I have ended many perfect runs trying to get all 3 of those stars, and I think it probably just wastes a lot of time. I'd rather take 10 seconds more to guarantee a perfect run and grab these 2 stars here that way, than to waste 10 seconds earlier and try to end a perfect run multiple times, have to waste like another 5 minutes to get to this spot again. Either way, now we have the second pinch phase, so you will. At this point, at least one time, grab 2 stars, jump over, and grab the next star and do it that way. At that point, you just grab 3 stars for each one. This is a lot easier of ending this phase a lot quicker, because he'll go into his second phase here, second attack. Now, if you don't, say you grab all 3 and shoot him back at him 3 times. If you get these 2 stars and shoot him back at him, you'll have a sliver of health, and then he'll have to go into another phase where he spins at you, wait till he comes back, and actually wait till he makes the little bars of electricity again, and that wastes at least like 20 seconds, or 15, somewhere around there. Now you'll notice those things make little letters too. The first one made an H, that made an A. Guess what? Which one's the next one's going to be in 3D? Either way, SP4 is very easy to take damage on, even before you fight the boss. But just make sure those Kabus down there are as far away as possible when you jump down. Not as far away as possible, because then they'll bounce right back. But just give yourself some room. Very easy, you have very limited room, and you can't maneuver at all. So you have to make sure you get those mumbies away from you and shoot it back at him. Make sure you're straight across, because if you don't hit all the mumbies, they're gone. And you have to start the whole thing over again, because they just disappear and you cannot kill them. And your run is finished. Grab that big Waddle Dee and then shoot all those Kirby Ds at the same time. And then perfect, or they will all jump out. This jump perfectly down straight. If you are kind of veered off in any direction, you will get hit by that. Now for these, kind of messed up there, but you kind of want to keep an eye on them until you grab these and then shoot them back. Like that, for example. Keep an eye on those. Now grab all 4 of these at the same time, and voila. Now comes this phase. Easily the hardest one to take no damage from, and I've lost so many perfect runs because of these guys. But the big idea here is to focus on the big masher. Don't even worry about that smaller one. He is super easy to take out by himself. The big masher, not so much. So just get that bigger one out of the way first. And keep in mind, he does have his shield as well. So that is also troublesome. Like there, I didn't wait long. Like there, you can take him another time there. Just wait for it. Kind of float and avoid all those little shocks. He's down to his last one. See here. Wait for it. Alright, grab that star. Alright, whatever. Anyway, I thought he blocked his shield at least once. Doesn't really matter. Run towards me. Grab it. Shoot at him there. Rush at me again. And kill him there. Now it makes an L. It spells how. How surprising. Oh my. Now we're here at the final, SP5. Things don't lighten up from this point, however. Things get even more annoying. Because now you have Shatzos that get in your way of trying to do things as well. So that's fun. Very simple starting off though. As long as you keep on your feet. Now comes this section. I've lost and hit the wrong direction many times on this one, ending it here, which makes it super frustrating. So make sure now the Shatzos come. Get the big Kabu, quickly jump over to this side, and let it go at the right time. But this one here is super difficult. You have to wait for that cannon to go away, jump to the side, shoot it back, and then quickly jump back again. Now for this next section approaching here. This is also very, very close. You have to kind of maneuver yourself around. You can jump off the edge. You are not blocked off from the edge from the left and right, so be wary of that. Take these, and then jump over here carefully, but not too far, because you can fall off, and then shoot it back at them. And for this section, grab these 2 Waddle Dees, jump over to the Shatso Blasts once, jump over them again, shoot it back, and jump over it, and then those Shatsos turn into gold coins. You can grab them perfectly. There's some, you know, meal food there, but we're already at full health, obviously. If I wasn't, I would be restarting this. So there's that. But we still have the final trial ahead of us. The final trial being DDD himself. Alright. Here we go. First phase plays out exactly like the first time. He's not any harder than he was in the last one. Just take note of that. Just keep in mind his things do create shockwaves. And if you notice I'm kind of like messing up in my grabbing and shooting back at him. What is that? That's what you call nerves. At this point, I am just so unnerving, on edge at the fact I got to this point without taking damage so far. It gets to your head like, what if I take damage now? I don't want to take damage, I don't want to take damage, I don't want to take damage. And it just, keep an open mind, just be careful, be patient, be very close. And just, that dive attack is probably the most frustrating one to dodge out of all of them. Because you're trying to inhale the things at the same time, but you're also getting in his way as well, which could be more troublesome that way. Either way, just keep staying in one spot, grab all of them, and then he's dead. Wasted some time there more than I needed to, but regardless, he's down, and that's all that matters, thankfully. But, as we know, that's not it. There's a little bit more. Even more than last time as well. Now, we've seen DDD before, Giant DDD. We've seen DDD's Revenge before, but now he has his mask. And that mask is completely invulnerable to single star attacks. So be careful with that rocket attack there. I almost got hit. With that rocket attack there, wait till its very end and then try to inhale them. You see that giant laser? That little laser hammer? Stay away from it. Don't even bother trying to grab those stars, because like I said, those stars, the single ones, don't do any damage to his mask. So wait till you get all of them grouped together and then shoot it back at him. You just got a big blast of rockets that time, in which case you can shoot those back. And he's going to inhale again, except this time it's a little bit different. Now he has Gordos coming at you. Now technically I could have probably just cleared those by jumping, but once again, nerves. At that point, I don't want to mess up so badly, so I just keep floating. Now, he brings down his hammer a lot quicker than he does in other attacks, so the leeway room to avoid it is also very, very slim. So you have to be very careful when you shoot him back at those too. Once again, with this, wait till the very last attack. I grabbed all 3 of them that time, thankfully. And now he goes into pinch mode, where he shoots out even more Gordos. Jump once, jump twice, jump 3 times, and at this point just continue to float for the rest of the Gordos come down, then drop down. That way, you may get close to him, but you will, as long as you do that, you will not fully die or get in his mouth. And if you get in his mouth, well, it's obviously game over at that point. And then, once again, watch out for the laser thing. Look how quickly that thing comes down. And then quickly, it comes down again very quickly. And we did it! Bam! Break your mask, and break your spirit. And then poor King DDD is crying, like he does at the end of Extra Mode in Dreamland 1. I was wrong, the little gaping mouth one was at the end of the regular mode. Either way, we got our Platinum. Apparently the threshold is 315,000, so I beat that by just over 1,000 for the threshold. So yeah, and that's even after getting all the bonuses. Either way, with that, we have gone to the credits. We have beat the game officially. Whew, you have no idea how many times that took me and how frustrated I got trying to do that. It was very, very, very stressful, but I was so happy. It was just so satisfying that I was able to clear it. You know, in a way, I'm glad that I wasn't able to clear it as a Platinum while taking damage. Because if I did, I would feel like a part of me would feel empty that I didn't do it true and didn't do it with no damage. Because I would be like, well, I did it, but I don't feel like I did it right. And by taking no damage, I do feel like I did it right and did it perfectly. Even though it is possible to get a platinum by taking damage, the fact that I did it without damage feels so much better. But like I said, I had much more trouble with this in the perfect run in Galaxy 2, simply for the fact there are a lot more places where I could have messed up by shooting something in the wrong place, by something stupid like that, getting too close to an enemy, or just all around getting killed by Krako or those 2 mashers in Stage 4. But either way, all is done. Honestly, DDD himself isn't that big of a deal, but man, that music in that fight though was boss. Anyway, but yeah, I like the little music theme here. I don't think this ending credits theme is as good as the one from, what was it? The Dream Collection. At the end of the Dream Collection, I loved that whole theme. But you don't really see that even uploaded on YouTube at all, anywhere. But here you'll see a little platform with everyone waving, all the bosses we fought, just waving at us. How nice. And then Kirby gets to wave us off. Yay! That stupid giant masher could go die in fire. And thus, you got platinum at all stages. What did we get for our troubles? Nothing. There's nothing here, not even the trophy. But we did it! We did platinums on every stage, so hooray! We have done it. I guess I can show off the music if I want to. By the way, we have done it, and that's gonna be good game.